and separate bath. So there's plenty of room for the whole family. The buildings are designed like motor lodges of the past and surround either manicured gardens or sparkling pools. Speaking of pools, there are 3, each with its own unique design. A children's wading pool with chutes of water that will keep the kids entertained. A huge circle symmetric pool where kids can splash and play all day. But perhaps the most distinctive pool at Pop Century is shaped like a bowling pin. You'll be split trying to decide which pool to hang out at. You're sure to roll a strike at all 3. Anyone who grew up in the 20th century will find something to be nostalgic about at Disney's Pop Century Resort. The giant pop culture icons adorn the facades of the buildings to celebrate the eras when they gained their greatest popularity. The biggest big wheel you've laid eyes on: giant yo-yos, cell phones, Play-Doh, Walkman, larger-than-life foosball table. It's a time capsule of fun. Fun is the name of the game at Pop Century, and the arcade steps up to deliver it in spades. Disney has created a resort that gives its guests a chance to reminisce and hang out on the street corner of yesteryear. Upstate New York, around the turn of the 19th century, is where folks would gather to take the cure from the area's bubbling Clear Springs. Today, that same sought-after potion notion can be found 1,200 miles to the south at the newest Disney Vacation Club resort in Lake Buena Vista, Florida. Nestled in a tranquil lakeside setting, Disney's Saratoga Springs Resort and Spa pampers its guests. The resort's motto, Health, History, and Horses, is reminiscent of upstate New York country retreats of the late 1800s. From the moment you enter the lobby, known as the Carriage House, you get a sense you've walked into the past. The decor is simple yet elegant with soothing pastel colors. This resort was influenced by a healing power and of horsepower, as evidenced by the art and architecture of this 65-acre complex. Guests can purchase a vacation ownership interest in this, the 7th and largest Disney Vacation Club resort. The famed Saratoga racetrack in upstate New York was the inspiration for weather-vane horses and place names like the arcade, called Win Place or Show. The pool area is fashioned after the rocky natural springs of the area, where travelers could find comfort in the healing waters. The accommodations at Disney's Saratoga Springs Resort and Spa include studios, 1- and 2-bedroom villas, and 3-bedroom grand villas. Disney's Saratoga Springs evokes an easygoing lifestyle, a stop-and-smell-the-roses pace. A full range of accommodations are offered, giving its visitors all the comforts of home. Some rooms offer a convenient desk, great for that wish-you-were-here postcard writing. One of the highlights of this Disney resort is the residential-style 3-bedroom, 2-story grand villas that sleep up to 12 people. The rooms at Disney's Saratoga Springs all have a great view. Choose from water, garden, or golf course views. Some of the water view rooms overlook downtown Disney. Downtown Disney is just across the lake and easy to get to by boat or by foot. It is a shopping and eating mecca, selling everything Disney and more. Of course, the resort has its own fair share of dining fare. The Artist Palette is an eatery and market located in the Carriage House and offers both counter service dining and merchandise. There is also a nearby full-service spa, inspired by the healing waters of the natural springs of upstate New York. Equally inspiring is the pool. It starts with gurgling water that cascades down the rock face and into the free-form swimming pool. There is also a water slide that twists and turns through the rocky outcropping, passes under a bridge, and then empties into the pool. The newest Disney Vacation Club resort recalls the upscale but relaxed atmosphere and historic influence of horse racing. With charming details everywhere you look, the lakeside community recaptures the heyday of upstate New York country retreats of the late 1800s. If you have children, let them answer the phone for the morning wake-up call. Mickey or Minnie will wish them a magical day. In 1955, Walt Disney opened what he called the happiest place on Earth, Disneyland in California. It's the first theme park ever created, and now there's a whole new way to stay there. Plus, a cruise line that lets pixie dust and magic navigate its course. It's all next when Disney's Great Escapes continues. Disney's Great Escapes have taken us back in time by decades and centuries, explored foreign lands, and conquered the West. And our next escape embodies the dream of one man, Walt Disney. The famous 49er gold rush in California changed its economic future, forever to be known as the Golden State. Over a century later, Walt Disney seized a golden opportunity when he created the most well-known theme park in the world, Disneyland in Anaheim, California. Disney's Grand Californian Hotel is the only hotel in the Disneyland Resort that's located right inside a theme park. The lobby is referred to as an eyes-up, jaws-down kind of lobby. An incredible space they call the Great Hall. Everything here is on a grand scale. The fireplace with seating for 25, but intimate in the details with mini living rooms scattered around the lobby. A great place to hang out with the family. Disney's Grand Californian Hotel was designed after the popular arts and crafts movement started in the early 1900s. This hotel is a modern interpretation that pays tribute to that early American movement, which gets its inspiration from nature. It blends architecture, art, landscaping, and the decorative arts with the outdoors. Every morning from 6:30 to 11, Storytellers Cafe puts on a scrumptious buffet. Disney celebrities are here too. Pluto, Chip and Dale. Everywhere you look around the Storytellers Cafe are oversized murals depicting classic California tales, often shared by generations of families. The Mount Whitney Suite has a calming, residential feel. Imagine after a full day at the park, to come back and slide into your armchair by your fireplace. This suite was designed in the style of California bungalow architecture, truly a work of art. The hotel has 2 heated pools, 2 whirlpools, and a children's pool. The most popular is Redwood Pool. It has a slide wrapped around what looks like a naturally fallen giant redwood tree. Located at the hotel is the restaurant Napa Rose. It's California cuisine at its best. California is known throughout the world as being an innovator of food styles and trends. And Napa Rose is a restaurant for not only those who love food, but get excited by it. The restaurant has a stunning 20-foot glass wall. The theme here is California wine country, with painted murals that represent the 4 seasons in Napa Valley. And, as you would expect, there are over 60 selections of wine offered. The state of California is undoubtedly one of the most romanticized and fantasized about destinations in the world. And Disney's Grand Californian Hotel is the result of the California dream, meeting the magic of Disney. If you're celebrating a birthday or anniversary, tell them. You'll be offered special treats your entire stay. Once upon a time, Disney decided to take their resorts to sea. They created the Disney Cruise Line, launching 2 ships, Disney Wonder and Disney Magic. And it's the only cruise with its own private island where the ship actually docks at the island. How's this possible? Disney Cruise Line is where families get to cast away. When Disney decided to venture into the cruise ship business, they broke the mold, literally. They did something that no other cruise line had ever done before. They actually bought one of the islands in the Bahamas. Today, the 1,000-acre island is known as Castaway Cay. Disney Cruise Line is located less than 60 miles from Walt Disney World. Close enough that it was important the Disney ships appealed to their theme park audience and families. Disney knows how to get the party started. On Deck 9, Disney characters and live music combine to make one big festive party. Though the Disney Wonders Hall evokes the classic design of transatlantic liners, this cruise ship is modern and innovative. Most of the 877 staterooms feature an industry first, a bath and a half. And with 11 passenger decks on a ship over 3 football fields long, its 2,700 guests have plenty of elbow room. This family cruise ship has pools on deck for all ages. From families in the middle and adults near the bow, to a 200-foot-long Mickey Mouse water slide near the stern. The Disney Wonder pairs their younger passengers with counselors to help them navigate the extensive children's programming. This cruise ship boasts an entire deck of games and activities that's 15,000 square feet.
Cross your fingers! Cross your toes! Please turn green! Is it going green? Oh my goodness!
Parents can go to dinner at Paolo's for an elegant adults-only evening. When it comes to food, Disney paints with a colorful palette. In fact, Disney Cruise Line was the first to offer rotational dining on board. Guests eat at a new restaurant every night, and one of the favorites is Animator's Palette. The walls start off in black and white and transform into full color over the course of the meal. Final stop for the Disney Wonder is the sun-drenched beaches of Castaway Cay. With this ship, there's no need to waste time tendering ashore. The Disney Wonder is the only cruise ship in the world that can dock right next to its own private island. Just drop the gangway and go. Castaway Cay is the perfect place to row, paddle, or just float your boat. And while their parents indulge in an open-air massage or snorkel through a shipwreck, rosy-cheeked pirates can look for buried treasure at the whale dig. Disney Cruise Line inspires you to live happily ever after. And as dusk approaches, you make your way back to Florida.
I like everything, from the food to the children's programs to the entertainment in the evening. Everything has been fabulous.
Disney resorts are the stuff of dreams, where characters come to life to entertain and delight. A destination where the magic starts the moment you check in and lasts long after you've gone home. It's not a question of if you'll be back, but when.
Tonight, go undercover with